This is new information regarding Australian immigration. This news really telling the story why the protests are going on in multiple cities first time in big numbers. And also this story is clearly mentioning why protesters are little bit harsh than the past Australian protest. Mostly which I observe in other parts of the world when protesters are coming out for migration, they are very calm, they are very peaceful in the developed countries, and normally after conveying their message, after recording their message, they go back very simply. But these protesters have long-term agenda. But this news which I am sharing is really telling actual scenario and being I think in Australian media this news now becoming popular, and now they are getting idea that what's actually going on. I will let you tell this news. Before I want to introduce my channel give you updated immigration news of the developed countries with analysis, predictions and little bit counseling as well. So I am telling this news now regarding Australian immigration. The news is that the data is telling, some channels are telling, some sources are telling that most of the protesters who are very dominant, superior, superficial, mean they are leading these protests, they are not Australian white citizens. They are Australian citizens, but they are not Australian native citizens, mean their family is not Australian native citizens. And they are mostly migrated to the UK, they are migrated to Australia from UK and from other parts of the world. Because the data is showing that most of Australian citizens are UK people and the people who came from other countries. And those people are talking that immigration is not going well in Australia. And those people are also little bit motivating Australian local people, awake up, that migration control must be there. And these people are telling that put pressure on the government to control immigration. Wow. Mean that protest is against migrants, why people are coming, and who are doing protest, who came by migration, the people who came by migration, the people who got citizenship by migration, they are telling, please control immigration. They are telling the people who are coming from other parts of the world to Australia as a migration resultant individuals, they must be stopped and there must be controlled migration. Question is only one. They themselves used that pathway to get the citizenship. They used immigration and they motivated and they moved from the one country. They migrated from the one country to another country and they reached Australia and they became national, and now they are protesting and they are motivating. This is the news. I was shocked. I was happy when Australian white citizens are doing protest. I was happy when Canadian citizens are doing protest in Canada. I am happy when UK citizens are doing protest in UK. But when the people coming from other countries and they are in Australia, of course their native country is different, their new country is different, and they are telling new country, they became citizen now, please control migration. I conclude very rightly, please listen what is happening. This is the wave I told you. started from the other countries. And this wave technically moving, just like when virus moved from the one country to the another country, coronavirus, when people were moving, similarly people are moving from the one country to other countries as well. So people are moving from UK to Australia, from US to Australia, from Canada to Australia, from Asia to Australia. These people, when entering in Australia, and they are different minded people, I am just telling those people who are little a bit more harsh thinker about migration, that migration must be absolutely controlled. Now they are using their mind in conversation, in protest, as they were in the past country. It's very simple. One person, for example, is UK citizen, white citizen, and he is a supporter of right-hander, and he is doing protest within UK, and when that man will get opportunity to settle in Australia, he will do the same thing. This news technically telling these are not genuine protests, these are synthetic protests. Synthetic protests of people who came from outside, they guided, they counseled, they convinced white Australians that you should be also the part of the clip. You should be also part of the new clip of immigration. If we are standing in our countries against migration, you people also start raising your concerns, your deficiencies in facilities. No doubt they are right. But when Australian citizens are standing by themselves, I think there will be a strong base for the protest. But when these news are coming, that most of the people are not Australian citizens, now their strength, their concentration, and I think being diluted now. Because now people are getting knowledge through media that Australian citizens are not basically behind these protests against immense migration control. There are some guiders, and they may be right. They are doing good thing in their countries. They want control immigration. They don't want to control close immigration. They want controlled migration, and they want only some people must come to these countries, and they want that all people should not go to these countries without any benefit, without skills, without academic benefits, and without any facility, because they think they are getting less facilities when migration numbers increase. That's their motto, and they conveyed motto by very well, I think, marketed that motto by a amicable way, by very good way in Australia, if this news is correct. Thank you very much.